Hello, everyone. And this is an interview I decided to do with my wonderful friend and colleague, Dr. Matthew Lane, who has graciously accepted to replace me during my vacation in Europe and during my tour. He has also accepted à pied levé de remplacer un des solistes pour le Festival Musorg. He's an all-around great guy, and he has conducted all the choirs that you have grown to love at St. James. So, a little bit behind the scenes questions. Cher Matthew, merci beaucoup d'avoir accepté de faire cet petit entretien avec moi aujourd'hui. Alors, première question, quand avez-vous commencé à jouer l'orgue?
Ouf, ouais, oui, OK, ben ça fait un bout là. En fait, quand j'étais en école secondaire, j'ai reçu une bourse du Collège Royal canadien des organistes. Et en fait, ça m'a permis d'avoir quelques premiers cours d'orgue, en fait, à l'église Saint Mary's à Kingston, Ontario. Et par la suite, j'ai continué pendant mon bac à étudier l'orgue à Mount Allison, en Nouveau-Brunswick. Donc, c'est là que j'ai commencé.
I am aware that you are actually baptized in the United Church of Canada. You were the first United Church Christian that I've ever met, or well, that I was aware of. When and how did you first become involved with music ministry in the United Church of Canada?
It's sort of been this interesting sort of on and off again story. As mentioned, I was baptized in a church in Kingston, Ontario, Edith Rankin Memorial, where music was very big, and so there was a children's choir. There was also a children's handbell choir, and I was in that also, starting under the age of 10. And from there, as I mentioned, after I got a scholarship to study organ some, and then when I moved out to New Brunswick, I started replacing at several of the local churches. For a while, the Presbyterian Church, the Campus Chapel, and also the United Church out there. And then coming back to Montreal, United Church was always home. And I first place I went was Mount Royal United, and ended up playing some there, and finally coming to St. James United downtown.
You're also a composer. How do the composing and the organ playing parts interact in your life as a musician, and especially with music ministry?
Oh, absolutely. Well, I think one of the most interesting things about music ministry compared to so many of the other forms of classical music that we do is we have the chance to improvise. We have the chance to allow something to grow around the music that is already part of the service, to allow something to sort of grow off of that. And so improvisation is really that, for me, that bridge between composing and playing. And organ is really the ultimate instrument to improvise on. We have so many keyboards, so many different sounds that we can get out of it. And so it's become my de facto go-to instrument for even working out my compositions much of the time these days. But you really, the ability to be able to sort of compose on the spot, or to bring new ideas every week into a service, and be able to share them so quickly, sort of the way Bach did, as opposed to this process we classical composers generally have, which is writing a grant, writing a piece for several months, then waiting a few more months for it to be maybe performed. So it's wonderful to be able to share that so directly with the community.
You almost quoted William Porter, who said that improvisation is when composition and performance happen simultaneously.
I
And
don't have a better definition than that.
that's a very good definition. Alors, une dernière petite question. L'Église unie Saint-James place une grande importance à la diversité stylistique, comme on le sait. Quel type de répertoire comptez-vous présenter à la communauté en juillet et
Oui. Alors, bon, j'ai un répertoire qui est en grande partie, en fait, des compositrices. Donc, je sais qu'à un moment donné, ben, quelqu'un m'avait dit qu'il fallait plus de compositrices dans mon répertoire. Et en fait, presque l'entièreté du répertoire que je vais jouer en juillet, c'est des compositrices. Une grande partie de celles sont canadiennes aussi, y compris trois vivantes et locales. Donc, deux qui ont fait leur étude à l'Université de Montréal, où j'enseigne présentement. Et en fait, dont un, ça va être une création cet été. Et ensuite, bon, je vais également jouer un peu de Bach parce qu'il y a des pièces de Bach qui sont chères au cœur pour moi. Euh, le Prélude et Fugue d'Ethel Smith, par exemple, euh, du Violet Archer et aussi, parce que je dois, je vais jouer une pièce à moi-même, ce qui s'appelle Figure Eight, ce qui était déjà joué en fait par Alexandre Raffol. Et moi aussi, je vais jouer une pièce d'Alexandre Raffol, pour ça, l'offrande musicale.
Alors, voici ma réaction. Je mets un gros cœur ici. Merci beaucoup, cher Matthew, d'avoir pris quelques minutes de votre précieux temps pour vous présenter à Saint James et au plaisir de vous revoir.
Au plaisir. Merci.